Hello students, this is the 12th part of chapter number 3, more on QBasic. Now let's continue our chapter. Now this is the last part of chapter number 3. Now let's continue our chapter with an example on an operator. Okay, let's see a program using an operator, and let's see how we can apply an operator in a program. Now first of all, we'll see the marks obtained by a student and to print his or her division according to the sum table, that is according to the pass mark, whether the student is pass or fail, or is he or she is in first class, second class, or third class. Okay, let's see now. Now here I have written in a program to read and input marks obtained by a student and to print his or her division according to the marks given here. Now the marks given here is the cutoff, that is the pass mark is 35. Now those students who get less than 35 marks will be printed as fail. Now marks will be entered by the programmer. If the programmer input mark, suppose if the programmer input 33, so 33 is less than 35, that means the student that obtain 33 marks will be printed as fail. And those students who get greater than 35 and less than 55, the marks obtained by a student greater than 35 or greater than or equal to 35, it may be 35 also, because 35 is a pass mark. Yeah, the student may get 35 marks also, or maybe greater than 35, but if the marks should be less than 55, then the student will be printed as third division. And those students who get greater than or equal to 55, means he may get or she may get 55 or greater than 55 and less than 65, then his or her division will be printed as second division. Then for the first division, those students who get greater than 65 marks, okay, greater than or equal to 65, he may get 65 also, the exactly 65 also, he or she may get exactly 65 or greater than 65. Those students who get exactly 65 or greater than 65, then his or her marks will be printed as first division. First division and print tꯧꯔꯛꯑꯅꯦꯕ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨ marks ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ program ꯑꯗꯨꯅ input ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ. Now ꯁꯤꯗ variable marks ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯤꯔꯦ, ꯁꯤꯗ enter marks ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ. With those enter marks is given within the bracket, within the double quotation, so it will be displayed on the output. See output ta ubu phangani kaigino double quoted, double inverted comma habari double quotes ke manung da lebanina enter marks re tholani. Now the marks, these marks will be entered by the programmer na input tawduneba. Now programmer na suppose 33 input already, 33 is less than 35, 33 to 35 tagi less orabanina magi division ma pa da fail tharane, because 35 se pass mark oibanina he or she may get 35 pokti phangba yai ba. 35 already ma third division oidine ba, adu 35 pokti yai, 35 ki makha oibanina 33 is less than 35, so his or her division will be printed as fail and ane ba. Okay, first division, second division, third division thar ba. But if a student gets greater than or equal to 35, he or she may get 35 phangba yai, 35 taki hen ba yai, but the marks should be less than 55. 55 ki makha di oigadaba, 55 ki over there, 55 ki makha oigadaba, but greater than or equal to 35 ki oigadaba. Then this is the third division and a printer on it. Then after that, if a student get 55 or greater than 55, exactly 55 phangba or greater than 55 phangagadi. Okay, now this I'll explain. Now let me maximize this is so that you can see properly. My maximize auto no present move 55 phangba yai or greater than 55 obe, but the marks should be less than 65 oigadaba. Adu iragadi see third division ki tokre hojiki to 35 greater than 35 or 35 phanga less than 55 or third division print oni 55 or greater than 55 oiraba, but marks should be less than 65 ki makha di oigadaba. Adu iragadi student in the division section, student will print it as second division and a print raw hanya high neighbors the high jiko. Then after that, for the first division, the student should get 65, exact 65 or greater than 65. then his or her marks will be printed as first division and print tꯧrani bisana kaigino hagadi mark 65 phangbasu yai 65 ki mahak ta phangbasu yai ba adui gadi first division and print toro haine koina sida season ai kaino n operators ne sida season ai ko n operator season ai mun neus da less than 35 study n operator season at less than 35 odi fail thare fail na thawna haire ko fail na print torone but see the 35 or greater than 35 oirba sisu oigadabane 35 or greater than 35 su oigadabani amasung less than 55 su oigadabane si 35 or 35 ki mathak su oigadabani 35 ki mathak oisu ma 55 ki makha di oigadabane only sigi condition do these two conditions should be satisfied then only it will print as third division print out the name ko is greater than or equal to 35 how is the 64 is to 35 tagi di here level but 64 is not less than 55 64 cd 55 tagi less than nati is greater than 55 neba aduna third division se print oroi kaila ni 64 du dis dai ngane ba greater than 55 ti oi ba but less than 65 oi gada ba adu gadi 64 di sigi marakta leire sigi condition ha me condition si sungadam ni ani chume condition jo ani mak chumakanda sigi third division se print hai bane jesu 55 or greater than 55 oi gada bani amasung less than 65 so oigadamni adudi koina 64 phangagadi 55 natraga 55 tadi hele less than 65 so oire aduna ma second division print torone sigi condition animak satisfy torakana sigi third division print to habani sigina sigi condition ani si print satisfy oirakanda haji chummakanda true oirakanda magi value du second division print to habne okay then for these greater than 65 natraga 65 phangbang kadi first division oini 65 ki hek makha da leragadi second division chakrani 55 ki hek makha da leragana third division chakrani 35 ki makha da leragana fail da chakrani now let's see let's run the program here go to the run here then start number sida enter marks suppose the marks obtained by a student is 33 phangeng khalaji so 33 is less than 35 I'll press enter here from the keyboard now the student is failed why because 33 is less than 35 33 is 35 tagi yam the banana 35 ni yam hele banana ma fail whatever now again let's run here now instead of going again and again using the mouse run and start or say sigmota you can press from the keyboard shift F5 and numbers I told you before also now I'll run from here now let's enter 45 now 45 is in 45 is greater than 35 and is less than 55 35 tagi di hele but 55 tagi less than 1 so the division will be third division now let's say I'll press enter from the keyboard third division so the answer is correct now I'll run from the keyboard okay keyboard tagi I run through okay shift namaga F5 number like this also you can run from the keyboard okay now after that let's enter suppose 58 I'll enter 58 so in which range is 58 58 is greater than 55 58 is greater than 55 correct and is less than 65 55 tagi di hele 58 ji but is less than 65 tagi tareba so the division will be printed as second division print only now I'll press enter from the keyboard now second division is printed so the answer is correct you press any key to continue you may press space bar or enter I'll press enter from the keyboard here okay after this I'll press again shift F5 now let's run again enter different marks now let's enter for first division suppose a student gets 75 marks so 75 is greater than 65 right 75 is greater than 65 so the division will be printed here first division first division is printed so our program is correct but I'll tell you one thing now let's run again shift F5 let's enter some marks like 90 this is also first division correct I'll press enter again I'll run again now let's see I'll press 123 I'll press 123 now listen carefully I 123 say the half again marks the aduga enter token kay thulaking je now when I give the mark as 123 also it is printed as first division kay gino hagadi 123 is greater than 65 65 tagi hen manina akoina program sida 65 tagi hen manina akoina first division print to havenina first division dum tharane 123 pirasu or 200 pirasu. Suppose here I'll give here suppose 200 pirasu first division. See now again 600 pirasu first division. Correct. First division of the whatever number I entered just now is greater than 65. 65 tagi loin mag hele bo jiki number sindo. So according to my program, that means the programmer, what the programmer is writing the program here. Programmer gi matung inadi, if a student gets marks equal to 65 or greater than 65 where the first division how happening. So according to the program, whatever the output is given is true, but this is not what we want. Akoina pamidi si natte ba natra kaigino si natte aduna akonagi kano tadi larik tadi sumaina piye ba. But a student may get up to 100 mark because the full mark of a subject is 100 in colors. Suppose the full mark of a subject is 100, then he may get a full mark of 100 also, but not beyond 100. 100 tagi hen badi yaroi natra. So we'll add a condition here. The condition nama ito birase kamai ito ni a in the end aga. Now let's see here, marks 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 less than or equal to pick by I or equal to 100, then close tawrageko. Then same 65 tagi student do 65 tagi hena 65 phangba yai or greater than 65 oiba yai, but less than 100 tagi less than oigadabne or equal to 100 oisu yai. Student may get full mark 100 phangba yai. Subject amada in maths also, in science also, a student may get 100 marks. Out of 100 he can get out 100 marks also, and 100 phangba yani less than oigadabne 100 tagi or 100 tagi equal to 100 oibasu yai. Okay, now let's see here what we get here. Now let's see here the run to I'll maximize this here. Now I'll press, suppose I'll run here F5 and press 56. The division is second division is correct because mark 56 is greater than 55 and less than 65, so second division is correct. Now I press here, suppose now I'll run again and press suppose 100. Press enter. The first division is correct because the mark is, this mark is greater than 100 is greater than 65, but less than or equal to by 100 is equal to 100. 100 say 100 ka sama na banina. The first division print only 100 chumme, so it is correct. 65 tagi hele but 100 ka mana banina chumme si je. Now let's see here again, shift F5. I'll press shift F5 from the, now I'll enter 1 2 3 here. This is greater than 100. 123 is greater than 100. Okay, not equal to 100 also, not less than 100 also. So let's see here, I'll press the enter key from the keyboard. So nothing is displayed here. Why? The condition fails. Okay, condition to fail or banana study first division, second division, third division. First division has a print or okay, you know, I then say cut off to 65 or greater than 65 but less than or equal to 100 or first division print to have name. Okay, aduna sida 123 already maji print out our website. Okay, now let's, for that we can add another also. Like this you can add. Suppose I'll just press shift like this. Let's delete this. Delete auto see. Select auto duga. Suppose si julemot clear auto delete like this. So instead of this, if mark greater than 100, now equal to will remove equal to so pirazi. Now if marks greater than 100 tagi hen already. Okay, 100 tagi wo heladi already. if marks greater than 100 then print not valid and third instead of first division second division marks not valid and third marks marks not valid. If marks greater than 100 sida equal to 100 natraga less than 100 oigadi aduga 65 te greater than or equal to oigadi first division print to hagre aduga if marks is greater than 100 hek hendragadi then print marks not valid, marks not valid and a print to row tharje. Now let's run the program here and I'm handle copy to the now let's delete this, delete over here. Now I'll run the program here again. Now I'll enter marks 1 2 3. Now it is printed marks not valid. This is correct because the marks the marks a students may get is up to 100 only. Direct 100 for solid 100 but not greater than 100. So the marks not valid and thalaje. Now this is how you can modify if you know the program. On a program, the program can modify to where not only you just copy paste, you just remember the program whatever written in your book. Nangi like the iriba program singa just wakal the mind that's adudang khalaga adu chimpa puraga tone have like program si kamaina ino kamaina sendo pa yai hybrid chimja pani je sendo deni. But for that you have to know the some idea of mathematics also. I had in maths the kang the sungai maths kang the program to be aware. aduna akoina sida print holise adai hapchal noi hana nei like the textbook te pdf is only if mark greater than equal to 65 havani marks greater than equal to 65 id first division print to havani. But this is also correct, you know, the student only a student may get a mark not greater than 100 agi henbadi yaro can 100 is a full mark, he or she may get 100 exact 100 phang babu ki ay but 100 agi tabadi ay but henbadi yaro but equal to 100 phang babu ay mark would be entered or but suppose by mistake while typing, okay, entering the data of the student, suppose a student exceeds suppose 123 exceeds the rank color already 8 to matam da my 123 marks 8 to dum yaw khane aduga ma se first division in chakhane. Like this we can modify the program when program the textbook the page not bas mina modify to ga sindok pe yai ko adi taking one hundred student to 100 tagi hena phangoi da bane ba 100 tagi hena phangba de but equal to 100 phangbo yai adi chumi chumi da but koina ke ko ma lana suppose type to hagadi de phangai ba mark to lana to hagadi type to hagadi by mistake chum lana pi hagadi chum marks no valid and thara khangina logi da mota like this you can add extra techniques. Using extra technique you can add like this. Okay, now this is a program using n operator. N operator is an program. Now let's another example using n operator. Now to print the largest of three numbers, read from the keyboard. Now the user had to give three numbers, and among the three numbers this program has to print the largest of the three numbers given by the programmer input piriba three numbers to adigi manungda khwaidagi largest to adu suppose number piriga number to gi is the largest in the third dot minus thanaba. Now let's see a program again. See, now before that let's save this program as save as student dot bas. Say student.bas my extension name for student.bas. Now let's take a new file here and let's write the program. Now here we use here rem largest of three numbers. That means program to print largest of three numbers like this rem, and here you can write here suppose star and you can write program to find the largest of numbers. Rem program to find the largest of three numbers minus p is sana haidu koina si je hap matamda heng koina run to matamda si je thuloi but koina si ibam matamda smai happy je program no hang matamda okay this program is to find the largest of three numbers piraga largest of the largest find tong nabini have to khang nabi damata okay for the user knowledge ki damakta ne programmer de knowledge ki damakta mo da program do hang dok matamda khang nabada damakta ne koina si p. Now I'll write the program here. Now let's see here. I have written the program. Now let's see. I'll maximize it. Maximize so you can see. Now I've written a program here. CLS a program. Enter first number. The first number should be entered by the programmer. Then let it be A. Then enter second number. Let it be C. Then enter third number. Let it be C. Enter second number. Let it be B. A, B, and C. That is first number, second number, and third number. The programmer should input these three numbers, and among the three numbers, this program should print the largest number among these three. Okay. Now how will you write the program here? If A greater than B, A is na B and A greater than C. Now there are three numbers. If A is greater than B and A is also greater than C, then obviously A is the largest. So then print A is the largest. Now for that, these two conditions, that is A greater than B and A greater than C, these two conditions should be satisfied. Sigi A greater than B siga A greater than C se animak satisfy whatever. The number should be A should be greater than B as well as it should be greater than C. A sina B dagi su amasung C dagi su chawragadi animak satisfy whatever. It should be true for this condition also. It should be true for this condition also. Then only we will print A is the largest. Then again we'll check for B also. B greater than, if B is greater than A and B is also greater than C, these two conditions should be true. A greater than B greater than A should be also true, and B greater than C should also be true. Then only you print B is the largest. Okay, then after that C greater than A. If C is greater than A and C is also greater than B, then obviously this is also C is the largest number. Okay, but these two conditions should be satisfied, that is it should be true. See animak chumgadabne. C greater than A su chumgadabni amasung C greater than B su chumgadabne. C greater than A khak chumaga C greater than B lalagadi C is the largest print over yaraway. C is greater than A su chumgadabni, C is greater than B su chumgadabni. Adegadi C is the largest and a print over have never. Now let's see here, let's run the program here. Now let's start here. If I enter suppose 4, the first number as 4, second number as 5, and the third number as 6. Now among these three numbers 4, 5, and 6, enter the which is the largest? 6 is the largest. Now let's see, I'll press enter here. Now 6 is the largest. So our program is correct. Now I will check for some 2-digit numbers. Now I'll run from the keyboard, shift F5. Now you press here 45. First number is 45, second number is 67, third number is 90. Now which is the largest among these three? 45, 67, and 90. Obviously you can tell that 90 is the largest number. So let's see the answer. I'll press enter. Okay, 90 is the largest. Now it is correct. So 90 is the largest, or you can, instead of 90 is the largest, you can make it like this. 19 is the largest number. 19 is the largest number. 19 is the largest number among the three. Here you have 19 is the largest number. See, 19 is the largest number. But when we run the program, program to find the largest of three numbers. Okay, na ako yung happy si kay si happy si only for the programmer do na yung hack program si hangdo kanda program to find the largest of three numbers. Oh, si wala na hang na bagi damagta ko yung happen yung si. Okay, this is how we use the AND operator. Okay, to find the largest among the three numbers. Okay, program to find the largest among three numbers using an operator. An operator is a relation operator to aduga and operator sizenarga koina sumaina program e ngani ko. Now like this you can check for the uh, programs that is to read the length of three sides of a triangle and print the type of the triangle. Either it is an isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, or scalene triangle that you can do at home. You know, yumda dum toro. Adi program ama and operator season ading sisu and operator season anaga. Now I have already explained this before. Also, I have also explained to guys this triangle nama si like isosceles triangle la and equilateral triangle la natragana scalene triangle la have si yeng have si akoina sigi side sigi matung ina side sida or loina manaragadi side si a ne b ni c ne p ni side a b c se loina manaragadi koina equilateral triangle hayani aduga side any three sides dagi any ani ma manaragadi isosceles triangle hayani adu side se amata manadragadi koina scalene triangle hayani. Okay, see sida koina amata manadaba sine kamani ngi hagadi not equal to sine not equal to sida less than ga greater than ga sine less than ga greater than ga iba matamda koina si not equal to ki sign mi dune. Suppose I take here not equal to ji kamani e hadi minus less than amaga greater than amaga iragadi suppose ida a not equal to b minus hai season hai keno a not equal to b hai as minus not equal to season aga season you can try this program at home from the program set try to yango. Now next after this I'll take an example from counters and accumulators using counters to print India 10 times or 100 times you can print or 20 times also you can print. Okay, no need for printing print India 10 times 100 times 1000 times print India sum thabagi taka tararoi mathau tararoi jadi kamaini ni koina counter sijenaraga koina less than natraga greater than 10 la 100 la kya no koini pin bodo adu piraga counter sijenaraga to bu yengasi. Now I'll set this program as so let's set this program as program is set to support largest largest.es program je aina khangna bedong disa largest and thazala siko ngai ju nai khangna bedong ta ni thaning ba program ai thabe file le changaga se shape natraga save changaga logo da. Now if you want to take another you want to write another program you have to go to new here new changa yengasi. Now it is a very short program so I'll write here cls press enter then let count equal to 0. Now count is initialized, the counter is initialized to 0 here. Then a label period go to the label a have a period. Now you write here count is equal to count plus 1. Incremented the count by 1 once increment already then do again increment or and 0 like count 0 plus 1 is 1 is 1 count or the print India print or print India print or print in or you can write print print Manipur print or here. And if now here comes the condition count less than equal to first let's keep here 10 hanpile yengasi TACN then go to a level se chalo naturally program end here. Now this is a program. Now let's see here say let count equal to 0. Count first of all counter that is count is initialized the counter count is initialized to 0 and initialized over there level period level c now when a triple a level nina it should be followed by colon your colon is given here colon happy there count equal to count plus 1. Now the counter is initialized the count is initialized to 0 so count is equal to count plus 1 means si count se hana kya no 0 initialized over there 0 count 0 0 plus 1 is 1 ꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇꯔꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ 1 ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ 0 + 1 ꯗꯤ 1 ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ 1 ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ 1 ꯌꯥꯎꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ print ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ print ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯦꯕ and if count is less than 10 correct count is less than 10 count is less than 10 ni correct to me and then go to a is appearance kayonda 1 is less than 10 count si 1 wherever count equal to count plus 1 have now count si 0 0 plus 1 is 1 ni aduna 1 is less than 10 si correct wherever go to the level a then the value of the count is now 1 so count equal to count plus 1 means 1 si 1 where ni 1 plus 1 is 2 tare so print manipur thabirani then count less than equal to 10 2 is less than 10 so mani sum tharani 9 la last se 9 la ni 9 plus 1 la ni 10 la 10 also if the count is 10 then also it will print manipur because it doesn't comes with this condition or it doesn't encounter this condition still hojibokta 9 plus 1 10 oirabokta count se 10 oirabokta masi yogringaida print manipur na hana laibina print manipur dum tawani 10 yorabokta 1 dagina 10 bo print manipur print obirani then here say condition se like if count less than 10 count is less than 10 hai chumbra count is less than 10 si lale kaigino hagadi 10 is not less than 10 10 is equal to 10 but not less than 10 so the condition of if statement becomes false so it will not go to this level a it will go to the program n suddenly program will end here program enter on it okay now let's say I'll run the program here and let's see now manipur is printed 10 times here now if you change this 10 to 20 suppose 20 on those you can run and you manipur is printed 20 times here now like this using counter you can print a name or a name of a state or your name how many number of times you want you can print no need for writing print manipur 20 times that also you can do it but you will consume a lot of time print manipur 20 times haraba 100 times thage hagadi print manipur 100 times of time adumaina tawsu kisu kaideba now what happened minimize to masam to automatically 20 times later say print on the z later ina run to shift f5 20 times print over aduna akoina print manipur thar su ke su kai 20 times thar su ke su kai de adu the 100 times how 100 times thar ide matam yamangi da de muta just you have to click here and just you can it, instead of count less than equal to 20 motor 50 0 then go to run you can start and print manipur is printed si mathakta sa uiba sida nataba mathakta mayam ma yaw pham jar chali akoina run to matamda hojikidu only 50 times uba phangi du kan sida suppose if I delete here 20 wagadi 20 gata ugani now suppose I run here start to chale mamang da loina mak mathakta mayam yaw pham na 50 times uba phangi ne okay now this is how we use the counter so you can use counter to print your name or whatever 100 times or as many times you want now let's see another example here example atopa mo yengase muka now let's not set this one let's take another example now write a QBasic program to print all even numbers between even numbers print over even numbers say kya print over from 20 from 2 to 20 even numbers from 2 to 20 small program even numbers from 2 to 20 print over say using counters now let's write here I'll write here cls then enter let even now let's even be a even say be a string, then equal to 0, initialize to 0. Then let's write the level here, back here, print of the even equal to 1 plus 2. Then print even say print of 0. And after this, if even less than 20 then EOTO go to BACK back here is a zero level then program ENDN. See program is so I've already explained this program before also. Now I'll explain once again. Let even equal to even variable even is initialized to 0 here. Now even is a counter here, even equal to 0 initialized to 0. Now back here is the level for go to statement. Okay, now even equal to even plus 2, that is 0 plus 2 is 2, because we will print the even numbers from 2 to 20. 2 the how say that, then print even 2 is printed. Now 2 is less than 20, so go to back here again. Sakani look at 2 omo print or ani 2 plus 2 so even equal to even plus even से क्या होता है 2 होगा मीना 2 plus 2 the 4 डाले. Now print even height is 4 the print already. Now 4 is less than 20. Now go to back here अमुक सा खाने से दा लोग प्रोग्राम सुम चला का हो रहे हैं. The last 18 लानी 18 plus 2 20 लाए, so 20 will be printed here. 20 less than 20 is wrong, so it will not go back to the back here. I have labels, it will go to this other and come to the program end. Now let's see the result here. We'll run here using this start. Now 2 4 6 8 and 10 12 14 16 18 20. Now these are the even numbers from 2 to 20. Now you can change. Now here also you can change. Instead of 20 you can check the even numbers from 2 to 30. Okay, now you can run the program from here. Program run to okay. Now the additional 22 24 26 28 13 like I said. Now in this screen you can display up to suppose 40 vectorial color Z. You can run, see 40 up to 40 you can display here, or up to 45 also you can do it, like 45 vectorial color Z to the 40 42 44 vectorial 45 to the high hour. Now you will run here and let's see. Now it's printed like this. 40 42 then 44 then 46. These are the even numbers between 2 to 45. 45 even less than equal to 45 I got 46 printed, you know. Okay, 46 will be printed. 46 the print only 44 plus 2. 44 plus 2 together 46 46 to print even have in a 46 print only. 46 less than equal to 45 have in a you should change it to 46 and you know 46 less than 46 is lali I can the print or program in now you print the same here. See from 2 to these are the even numbers from 2 to 46 to the 46 40 even numbers. Now this is the program to print even numbers from 2 to 46 using counters. The counters is the even, the variable even here is initialized to 0. This is the counter here. The counter is incremented by 2 to increment or enable, and that this is how we use counters. Now for today let's wind up here. So in the next video session class, and that video session class will be the next video session class will be the last video session class for chapter number 3 last video session class with ini ado hujik sida ta ibasi program asang badi I have to write long program. Okay, they take a lot of time, so I'll explain the programs, the long programs also. I'll explain already. I hana program asang sing ju no jo lema explain to ka ta khabni ta padi and stay practically ta padi sana program ka pick pa je ka aten bi so ne smile iraga ya ta ke ba but topic sing di loimak include tꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ counter ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯅꯤ accumulator ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ for loop ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯥꯛꯄ practically ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ program ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯆꯥꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯀꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯅꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯁꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ program ꯑꯁꯥꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯪꯉꯦꯕ. Okay, now let's wind up here for today. Okay, students, stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy. And if you have any problem, you can clear in your Google class. Okay.